Hello and welcome everyone, it's Bleezy here, and in today's mod review video we're going to take a look at MKM Shani, MKM Ciri, MKM Yennefer, and last but not least MKM Triss mods made for Witcher 3. Some of the files and combinations on some of those mods includes nudity and stuff that might not be very safe for work. So at the end of this video there will be an unlisted, age restricted video for those remaining things. But for this video we're going to be fairly safe for work and family friendly. As always, timestamps for everything will be in the description, so feel free to navigate between them as you wish. And now let's not waste any more time and get to the mod review. Okay, I want to start this mod review with Shani because there's only one file. It's really uninteresting to be honest, but I just couldn't sleep well at night if I didn't include this in the video. So let's just get it out of the way really quick. But before showing the mod, first let's take a look at her default outfit. I really like all the small details and attention they put on female side characters in this game, and Shani is of course no exception. She has that Bart outfit 2.0. I really like the red details on her boots, little golden trinkets both on her dress and that belt-like thingy. She has a little red purse that looks kinda cute to me. And she also has these magnifying glass kind of things on the strap of her purse. Maybe she's a scientist or something, I don't know. Even though I played the base game 4 times back at 2015 and also have almost 130 hours on my Steam account. I didn't even finish the base game, yet alone DLCs. In fact, I didn't even go to Skellige yet on PC, so I don't know what she is or what she does. But I think she's someone we fuck somewhere along the game, hence the details on her. But there are also some things I don't like about her, like her necklace. It's kind of too much for me. Her Karen hair, instead of this maybe a generic tomboy hair would be better. And also her dress looks like a bit bigger for her size. I don't know why developers designed it this way. I feel like this dress would look better if it had more elegant and a sharp fit. And also when I saw her for the first time from a distance, I thought she was a good looking woman. Until I got close to her face, and apparently she is a little bit on the uglier side. But unlike my ugliness that embedded to my very DNA, hopefully her ugliness is nothing we cannot fix. Like I said, I'm using MKM Face Retexture Fix Wrinkle only. And right out of the gate, it kind of puts her face together, makes it bearable at least up to like 3 minutes, which is all I need. She no longer has bags under her eyes, and I think her monkey nose is also a little smaller here. And for the MKM mod, it's basically the exact same thing, no difference on her outfit whatsoever. But still, there is a big difference in a certain area. She becomes really well developed to a point that you no longer accidentally look at her face while talking. Now to accommodate some of the differences on her body, her outfit needed a little change. Here we have her designer Gucci dress stretched out a little. I think for the most part the other made a really good job. But I would like if they also removed these wrinkles on the tummy part of the dress, since now the dress is filled full to the brim, but they didn't bother. And it kind of stands out for me. Another thing that needed a little stretch as well is the strap of her little purse. And unfortunately we lose some of the details and depth here. Also it gets a little rough. On the pictures provided on the mod page there is no strap or purse. But I don't know how they removed the purse because I couldn't find a mod that specifically removes the Shani's purse. And don't know why the mod is different from the pictures. But considering the other made no updates in the last 7 years, I don't think this mod will ever change, so this is what we have here. And now it's time for our supposedly lost daughter, Ciri. Unlike Shani, we had only one file. For Ciri things gets just a bit complicated. Moving forward, we will be using 2 mods simultaneously in order for them to work. We need one skin texture mod and one outfit mod at least. This is also the way it works for a lot of other character mods, so I thought you might need to learn about this. And for Ciri in this MKM mod, we have 2 skin textures, a non-scar and a scar option, which is basically the default skin. And as for the outfits, we have 3 options for her. We're gonna look at them one by one now, but before the mods, let's quickly take a look at her default outfits first. As for the default Ciri outfit, when the DLC option is off in-game, this is what we get. I'm pretty sure most of you are familiar with this look at this point. She kinda looks like a peasant. She has these boots that she didn't even bother properly tightening. But I really like these green emerald color rocks on her big belt, and also the same color on the details of her gloves. I personally don't like green as a color, but this specific tone of green is one of my favorite colors, so I'm happy for the colors on this outfit at least. But her shirt is the thing that pulls the whole outfit down for me. It really does look like she just stole it from some peasant's drying rack. It's big for her size. Like her boots, she didn't even bother tightening it up. Looks like a prostitute you would see on the sides of some swamps on Velen. And back to her belt, we have this weird pouch, purse, bag, whatever you call it. It just hangs on top of her ass, and it is not secured. Like, it is not sewed by any way to her cloth, so it literally just hangs from her belt. I imagine while she is walking, running, basically moving around, it's probably just keeps slapping to her butt the whole time. If this is where she keeps her potions, crowns, other important stuff, it really is not the best place to put it. And if you turn the DLC option on in-game, this is what she has now. There are a couple things I really like and don't like about this outfit too. I like everything below her waist here. I like her pant. I like her health skirt. Don't know what it's called. You can see now she has proper shoes, and under those shoes she has this red kind of boot. Actually, before getting this close to look at it, I always thought it was a part of her pant. But now seeing it just as separate clothing, I couldn't help but imagine her having these red boots and not the pant underneath, but we'll get to that later. I also like the gloves. Both her gloves are different from one another. Both have so many little pieces that probably makes a lot of noise while she's moving, so I imagine it's not really as tactical. I also like these little shield motifs. Like Shani, she has a belt made out of these things. I kind of like the design of these shields. I guess they are Nilfgaardian motifs or Temerian. I don't know, one of those two. And going on top, I can't put my finger on what exactly it is, but I don't really like her top part. Maybe it's because of the extensive use of armor compared to her bottom part. I don't know. But I think this would look better without the armor, but just the same red shirt that she seemed to have under that armor. That's enough with the default outfits now, so let's get to the mods. First mod here is MKM Opt1. Now to install this, first install either one of the two skin textures and then this one. And make sure the load order of skin texture file is before the outfit file, and then this is what we get. For this one, it doesn't matter if you keep the DLC option off or on in-game, they both get the same outfit. Bottom part of the dress is the same, and for the top, first thing first is the incredible difference. Bottom part of the dress is the exactly same, and for the top, and Otter for whatever reason felt the need of making unnecessary changes on her clothes. I mean, don't get me wrong, the way that peasant shirt turned into a proper shirt just by filling it up is quite amazing. I guess any cloth is good when it has a good fit, and even though this entire shirt held in the incredible weight of these boobies that creates their own gravity by just this, is also a little interesting seeing it being in the verge of getting ripped off any moment and blessing everyone around. I still don't like the design decisions of cutting off the arm pieces and removing the tummy part. Now the big beefy emerald embedded metal belt just sits there contacting the skin, and it looks bad. Just showing more skin doesn't make things more better for me, and this is one of those mods. Next one is the MKM option 2. Now for this one, if you put DLC option 2 off in game, you get the exact same outfit with option 1. But if you turn DLC on, she gets fully naked, so it is not on this video. MKM option 3 is based off of the default DLC outfit. So turn DLC option off, you get the same outfit with option 1. But turn DLC on and this is what we have. Again, another example of more skin is not equal to more better. I really hate everything about this bottom part. Like I said before, I feel like having that red long boot here instead of just naked legs would be so much better. And for the top, naked arms with the armor without anything inside. I just don't like it. I just imagine myself that the bottom part with the red boots, shoes, no pants, and top part with the red shirt without armor, and of course with some big milkers. This is such a disappointment for me. I personally would never use it actually. There are also some problems we have here, like in her right glow, we get this, I guess, a bug, and it looks bad. But yeah, here is the MKM Ciri. I guess some people might like some of the options, but I personally didn't. And I think there are better mods for Ciri out there that I might check out at some point. Okay, so it's time for our wife, girlfriend, friends with benefits, bonded by a fairy waifu, Yennefer. Before the mod, let's quickly look at her default outfits. Her DLC off has this dress. It looks fine, minus the feathers, it's just too much for me, and also her hair is not the best here. But one of the best part about this outfit is her absolute killer ties, like, goddamn, look at those things. I know at least one man out there that would give everything he has just to live the last seconds of his life between those ties. And if we turn the DLC option on, this is what we get. We have some pros and cons here, so let me go over them. For good sides, I like the feathers more here. It's the color I like and they are less, so looks better. Some of the downside of this dress though, now we can see how small her boobs are. But more importantly, now we're losing those killer ties. But instead of ties, we get some lace motifs, both her legs and her underwear. I always thought she was wearing a short underneath this, but I saw today that it's actually just a really short skirt or a dress, which can be a downside for some people. Find out she a hoe walking around with a dress like this. And I also like all the details on her glows, and her hair looks better to me here. But that's it for the default outfit, so let's get to our mods. For Yennefer, we have a lot of options. There's in total of 7 skin textures and 9 outfits. For this video, I will use a default skin texture to show outfit mods. First one of the 9 mods is Body Fix Default Fix1. If you turn the DLC option off in-game, it's basically the same outfit with, of course, bigger boobs, but there's nothing else here. And the DLC option on is also the same outfit with bigger boobs, but the difference here is much bigger than before. Now her chest is properly filled, and if you didn't understand it by now, I like that. Second option is Body Fix Default Fix1 Keep Dress. I actually couldn't see the difference between this and the first mod. Both DLC off and on looks exactly the same to me with Body Fix 1. I looked at it so many times, both while getting clips and while editing. I just cannot see a difference. Maybe I'm blind, so let me know if you can see the difference between this and the regular Body Fix 1. Next one is Body Fix Default Fix 1 Keep Pants. DLC option off, we get this. I actually find this interesting. I guess this pant and boots is what was under that long dress. I kind of like the color and the design of these boots. And DLC option on is basically the same with previous 2 mods. Next one is Body Fix Default Fix 2. DLC option off is exactly the same with other 2. And DLC option on shows us the only difference between Body Fix 1 and Body Fix 2. And that only difference being is that on DLC option on, the tummy part of the dress is removed. So this is for my boys out there who go other midriffs. Next, Body Fix Default Fix 2 Keep Dress. Same story with the Fix 1. Both DLC off and on options are exactly the same with previous one. So moving on. Body Fix Default Fix 2 Keep Pants. DLC off is same with Fix 1 and DLC on is also the same with Fix 1. But like I said, only difference is the middle piece removed. And now for the remaining SwimNude 1, 2 and 3. DLC option off gives a quite interesting bikini. And the DLC option on is just straight up nude, so these ones will be on the other video. But spoiler alert, these 3 mods are exactly the same. At first I thought I was doing something wrong, so I tried them again and again and again. Didn't make any change. So then since we have multiple different bikini and swimsuit body textures, I thought, oh, maybe I need to use a different skin texture to get different bikinis. Since we have 3 bikini mods here, right? But no. 3 bikini outfits and 3 different bikini textures. So after going through 9 different mod combinations, both checking DLC off and on options, I found out that they are exactly the same. I don't understand why the fuck they felt the need of making 3 different mods for exactly the same mod. And if you remember, also the 2 Keep Pants mods we had were exactly the same too. I have no fucking idea what the other was smoking while making these mods, but here they are. Now it's time for everyone's favorite redhead witch, Triss. And of course, before the mods, let's take a quick look at her default outfits. First, DLC option off. This is her classic undercover outfit. I like a lot about this outfit. I really like her sleeves. I like this emerald kind of cape thing that she has too. And unlike the other characters we looked at today, Triss is the only one with relatively bigger boobs on default outfits. No wonder why Geralt forgot everything about Yennefer. But I don't like her hair here. It's looking weird with this double bun hairstyle. I don't think it looks any good. But even with all the good sides, this is still not my favorite look for her, because it is just way too normal. At the end of the day, she looks like a standard citizen, which might be the whole point lore-wise, but I still want her to be a bit flashy and everything. And for that, we turn DLC on, and here she is. Now this dress is so good. I like the color, I like the design. It's all good. I like her sleeves again here. They have a different design and I like it too. And her hair is much better. I like all this stuff on her hair and head too. She looks like a fucking queen that she is. Even her boobies are just perfect. They really nailed the design here. She needs no change whatsoever, and that's basically it. So, end of the video. Bye. Okay, with that shitty joke out of the way, still much better than anything that ever came out of Amy Schumer's mod, if I say so myself. Now let's get into the mods. For Triss here, we have only 4 outfit mods and 7 skin textures. And as an extra, we have some hair options here as well. I personally don't think any other hairstyle looking good on Triss other than the DLC hair, so I'm gonna use DLC hair option here. Also for this video, out of 7 skin textures, I'm just gonna use the regular one. Now let's finally start it off with the first one. Default Fix Pant on Ciri Default. Really weird name, I know. DLC off option is basically the same outfit, but of course with bigger boobs. And I have to say, I think this is the first time in this video I think bigger boobs looks worse. Like I said, Triss default titties are already at perfect size. And now with this, it's kind of looking like it's hanging down like an old lady. And it doesn't look good on this dress. Also, it removes the sleeves from her arm, which I think is not a good decision at all. I really like those sleeves on default outfits. Turning DLC on, and now she basically gets the exact same outfit with Ciri Default, which I really didn't like, so moving on. Next one is Default Fix YenDLC. With DLC option off, she just loses her pants. Even though seeing half her ass hanging down like this is a bit interesting, at the end, those full naked legs makes its quality go down, so let's get to the next one. Turning DLC on now, and this is what we get. The outfit is based on Yennefer Body Fix Default Fix 2. I don't prefer this one that much. If it was based on Body Fix Default Fix 1, maybe I could like it more, but this is what we have. Next one is DLC Fix Nude. With DLC option off, she gets full naked. This is what I'm going to use to showcase skin textures on other video. And DLC option on, we get this. This is quite a big upgrade over the default DLC outfit. And here we also get all the bells and whistles on her hair. That makes the hair DLC good. For whatever reason, DLC hair mod option I used does not include these hair pieces. But here we get those things and it really fits so well with this outfit. Only bad thing I would say is that she loses her skirt piece, which I just don't like. This outfit was really going so well so far, up until that unnecessary nudity. And next and the last one is Body Fix Dress CiriDLC. With DLC option off, she gets the masquerade party dress. It looks good but kinda out of place for me. And in my opinion, it looks bad with bigger titties. And also, when you're using this mod, she basically becomes a ghost. But when we turn DLC option on, we get some bugs here. So basically both this one and also on Yennefer DLC version, outfits bugs with Ciri and Yennefer's outfits. So for example, if you have a skin texture on Yennefer, here I had a school swimsuit skin texture on Yennefer. So on Triss mod, she also had that skin texture, even though I was using standard skin texture on Triss. It got overridden by Yennefer. And here on Triss outfit, she also gets Ciri's skin. And if you have any mods on Ciri, it also overrides on here. If you don't have any mods on Ciri, then Triss basically gets the default Ciri DLC outfit. And again, like Yennefer, to me it looks weird seeing a dress I see on other characters for so long on a different character all of a sudden. It looks weird. With that, I believe we covered everything. Like I said multiple times at this point, there will be an unlisted video popping out at the end for the remaining stuff if you want to see that. But I have to say the production of that video won't be as good as this one. I don't say this was a great video. I still cannot make these videos as good as I imagined them in my head. I need serious improvement on my presentation, voiceover and editing skills, so unfortunately my videos are turning out mediocre so far. But that video will be at lower production quality even than this one. And the reason is because I'm a failure living with my parents, and in this kind of Middle Eastern household, the concept of privacy is not established on the dictionary yet, so I have the risk of them walking in at any moment. And if my parents see me doing stuff with naked drawings on my PC that I told them I use for work, they might just disown me. So if you want the boobies, you unfortunately have to accept the lower production quality there for now, until I become a YouTube billionaire and can have freedom to talk about female drawings for hours. And I want to say a couple things on this outro now. First, thanks for watching. And if you watched all the way here, I extra thank you for that. Like I said, I'm still far away from making good videos, so if there's anything you can give me as a feedback, like what else would you like me to do in this video, or what would you think I should do better, please let me know your thoughts. This video was really long in the making. Roughly a year ago, when I was playing Witcher 3 on my shitty laptop that couldn't give more than 20 frames per second, I kinda got into modding in this game. These MKM mods were one of the very first mods I ever did, and I came out with the idea of making a video series on YouTube focusing on mods back then a year ago. Some time passed, I got myself a decent PC, finally wanted to make the videos, but I couldn't make a certain mod in order to make these videos, which was storyboard UI, and there was literally no fucking tutorial for that, so I had to figure it out myself. Then I even made a tutorial, and to this day, it is still the only video tutorial on internet for how to install that mod. But then I went ahead and made mod review videos on other games that I never planned to do videos for. And now, after more than a year, I finally made the video I wanted to. Also, it wasn't planned, but while making this video, I decided to publish Ciri, Yennefer and Triss parts of this video as standalone shorter videos. I want to see how it performs so I can make a decision for how to do my future videos. So far, all the mod review videos I made are all super long, both as a video but also as production time. Videos I made so far all took me at least a couple weeks to make. That's partly because I kinda get lazy after working on it for a while, but also because it takes so many tens of hours to get the clips, scripts, voiceovers and edits. Even though I wanna make the video, I kinda get exhausted after a while. So if it turns out people prefer watching shorter single mod review, around 10-minute kind of videos, I can make those videos in a single day or something, or I can even make live commentary, first look and review. You know, it eliminates the need of writing a boring script and doing voiceovers, and probably requires less editing, which is good for me until I can make money to hire editors. Then I can abuse the hell out of them and work them to death. Of course, I would stumble hard at first since my communication skills are almost none. And I don't know much fancy English words to throw around to make things sound cool. But at the end, I want to improve my content. I need to improve those things, and making shorter videos might be the way. Of course, it all depends on if people want to prefer the shorter format or not. And if you're watching this big video right now, also please let me know which one would you prefer. And that's it for this video. I hope you enjoyed it. I will be signing off now, and until we see each other next time, take care.
Can I put my balls in your jar?